Hi everyone, Canoopsy here, and today's video is all about my ultimate budget desk setup focused on minimalism, productivity, and functionality. This is a desk setup with all major quality components but on a somewhat medium budget scale. The entire price of this desk setup is about $400 US or $550 Canadian for everything here at the time of this video, except the computer. So first up is the desk. This is the Bekant 47 by 31 inch version with black legs and white tabletop. The desk is very adjustable in terms of height and also very well built. The tabletop is quality, the legs are metal, there's plenty of working space. This is a beautiful and durable desk. The monitor we're looking at here is from Samsung. The name is ridiculously long, so check the description for the exact model, but it's 24 inches, 1080p, and besides the just okay viewing angles and moderate brightness, this is a really good budget display. All of the production costs likely went into the panel because the rest of the display is pretty generic and boring, but the panel itself is quite nice. It's a good looking display for watching videos, working on essays, or just some light video or photo editing. It's solid. Just don't expect any miracles for the around $110 price tag. And this monitor is attached to a Vivo VESA stand arm mount, which isn't really totally necessary for this setup, but I really like adding these to the desk setups I make because they elevate the monitor, give you more desk space, and also for someone who's kinda tall like me, I kinda need the extra height. It makes the monitor look like it's floating and gives you even more desk space to work with. Plus, there's some cable management around back. To give this setup a few more ports, since the monitor itself has no additional ports except for video, I added in this USB 3 hub with an extension cable up front. It's held onto the monitor by some adhesive tape, and the hub gives you USB ports, SD and microSD card slots, and it's all right in front of you for easy access. Also attached to the monitor is this speaker from Meidong or Meidong. I don't really know how it's pronounced. But what I do know is it's a fairly good Bluetooth budget speaker, and since we often take our speakers with us, it's removable from the monitor. I attach a speaker to the monitor with a Velcro command strip so you can have it attached to your setup and also take it with you on the go for your travels. It sounds pretty good, not the most accurate or amazing sounding speaker, but I do like the sound that pumps out of it. The monitor in this whole setup is plugged into my personal MacBook Pro that's actually elevated on this Amazon Basics ventilated metal stand. It elevates your laptop, brings it into your setup as a second display, and the angles are fully adjustable here so you can make it work just for you. There's also a useful cable management clip around back. Also on the desk is this blue cutting mat for a bit of a color pop, as well as a place to do drawing or cutting with a precise knife, and on top of the cutting mat is the mouse and keyboard part of the setup. We have this super affordable, like $10 mouse from Microsoft that is surprisingly amazing, well built, and works perfect. As well as this K380 keyboard from Logitech. It looks really cool, pairs up to 3 devices, and the typing experience is quite nice. Not the best travel, but it's solid. We also have a lamp from Gobe Electric that is metal, very adjustable, and you can stick any E26 bulb inside. Smart or not, it's up to you. On the other side of the desk is this cool Skadis Pegboard from IKEA. It's stuck on with adhesive tape, but you can also mount it to your wall or buy the desk clips. On it, I've hung a metal box for pens and pencils and stuff, added the clip for papers, as well as other little personal touches as well. It's a great place to hang inspirations, your work, or reminders. And everything in this desk setup is plugged into a Bestek surge protector mounted beneath the tabletop. So that's the desk setup. But there is a bit of a twist. It's the holiday season and I really thought that someone could make better use of this setup than me. I've been working with my friends over at TELUS for 5 years now, and as Canada's most giving company with their incredible Connecting for Good programs, they've always inspired me to give back to people in my community. So that's what I decided to do. I hit up some friends, asked around on social media, and I eventually found someone who could really make good use of this desk setup.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
You actually came.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, man.
This is Jake. Jake is a recent grad guitarist. huge music fan with pretty great taste, and he himself is looking into learning music production and needed a new space to work and make his ideas into a reality. I know this setup is not necessarily tailored for music production, but trust me, it was a lot better than his previous desk setup.
I'm Jake. I'm a big music fan. I've always kind of gravitated towards music even when I was young because it just appealed to me more than other mediums. And growing up, I always liked to follow new releases, and my family was a big role in giving me new releases and putting me on to new stuff. And I think that's just something I've kept up as a hobby, and tons of influences right now. I think we're in a very exciting time with different artists like Frank Ocean, Garcia Headrest, even Kanye's kind of constantly evolving, as controversial figure as he is, but it's very unique in this changing paradigm right now. Music is a development that I've wanted to do for a little while. My good friend Jules McCool's just finished doing his own EP, and I helped him out with it a little bit, and the whole time he was saying you should just do your own. So I finally got up to that undertaking and just started doing my own thing. A desk is really an essential part of the setup that I didn't even realize, because the one I have right now is not great. So yeah, this makes a huge difference for me in what I want to do.
But that's not all. I actually have a second one of these desk setups to give away to one of you amazing people out there for your personal work, business work, schoolwork, whatever. It will be your desk. I'll tell you more about that giveaway in a few short seconds, but first, I want to thank TELUS for making this video possible and also making the world just a better place. Mobile devices for kids coming out of foster care, low-cost internet for low-income families, mobile healthcare for those with limited access. These are just a few amazing examples about how TELUS's Connecting for Good programs are helping to bridge the digital divide and ensuring that those in need have access to the technology and connectivity they need. And I find it absolutely amazing that such a large company makes helping communities such a big focus. Check out how TELUS is keeping us all connected for good at telus.com/community. Okay, so I'm giving away an entire second version of this desk setup to one of you out there, and to enter, it's incredibly easy. Go to the description, there'll be a link to an Instagram post there, and you simply just have to comment on the post. There'll be full details on the post itself. TELUS and I will randomly pick someone who comments on that post and either ship or directly deliver the desk setup to them. And that's it. So what do you think of this desk setup? What would you add? What would you subtract? What would you improve? Tell me in the comments down below, and thank you for watching.